And something that just like somehow slipped through the cracks that I didn't know, I didn't catch, is my hollow heart tattoo and the hollow heart that's carved. And that was just like, we were like, should we come up with like a better story about like why it's not right? Like, should we say it's an IP issue or like?
Right now
but it was literally someone was just like, what should we do for the hollow heart? And it was just like, it randomly, arbitrarily became what it was in the movie. And Colleen saw the movie and like, you guys saw the trailer and she was like, that's not the right hollow heart. She was like, it's kind of a big deal. I have the tattoo. My family has the tattoo.
Readers
the fans
have
the tattoo. And so we changed the heart. So it's like our big superhero special effect in the movie.
Okay.
Is that it's the right heart now. But like, you know, it's just that level of detail of like, we could just say like, oh, well, in the movie, it's a different heart. And it was a cute heart, like whatever. But like to honor what you guys have loved about the story is very important to her and to be true to that. And like, we're going to try to do it all right. But there's some things we'll make mistakes on. And like, thank goodness she doesn't let anything slip through the crack. Right.
Justin Baldoni spent 5 years trying to honor Colleen Hoover's book. 5 years pouring his heart into a project he believed in. It destroyed him. The stress of the betrayal took a toll on his mind and body. He ended up in the hospital with a spinal infection just 2 days after everything he had been working on for half a decade was snatched away from him. His text messages say Colleen's betrayal put him there. Those texts are now public record in court document 936-3, and they tell a story about Hollywood power, calculated lies, and a choice that will follow Colleen Hoover for the rest of her career. This is that story. Before we get into this, everything I am about to tell you comes from publicly available court documents. This is my commentary and opinion on that evidence. I am not a lawyer. In 2019, Justin Baldoni bought the film rights to It Ends With Us. By 2023, Colleen was actively involved. The text messages show her giving detailed notes on the script in May of that year. The exchanges were friendly and collaborative. This was a partnership. Or at least, it looked like one. But according to the texts, something went wrong. The iconic heart tattoo, one of the most important symbols in Colleen's story, was changed. Fans started noticing that the tattoo was wrong. It was an open heart instead of the closed heart from the book. Colleen texted Justin asking what she should tell people. Justin told her the mistake would be fixed. He told her it would cost $100,000. $100,000. Just to fix the tattoo and editing. Justin wrote, because Blake would not read the book and changed it from my design. He was telling the author what he believed happened. Professional communication. But here is where it gets interesting. In the text messages, Colleen writes, it's such a minor detail, but these readers will want an answer. I was thinking of preemptively just saying something like the tattoo is slightly different for copyright reasons. Colleen Hoover appears to be suggesting they tell her readers a story that is not true. The people who made her a millionaire, the people who got that heart tattoo on their own bodies. According to these texts, she is crafting a cover story for what Justin told her was Blake's mistake. Then, months later, a video clip of Blake Lively discussing this same issue. Blake's words, should we come up with a better story about why it's not right? Like, should we say it's an IP issue? IP issue. Copyright. The exact same explanation Colleen had suggested in the texts. Blake also said in that audio that the heart tattoo became what it was randomly, arbitrarily in the movie. Randomly, arbitrarily. Those are the words Blake used to describe the heart tattoo, the symbol that represents the entire emotional arc of Colleen's story. The pattern is hard to miss. Colleen suggests the copyright excuse in texts to Justin. Blake mentions the same excuse in her audio. That is either a wild coincidence, or it suggests coordination about how to explain this mistake to the public. The texts also show Colleen made financial demands. She wanted Wayfarer to donate 1% of proceeds to domestic violence organizations on her behalf. According to the messages, they told her they legally could not comply. The texts suggest tensions escalated after that. If this was really about artistic integrity, why does money keep coming up? The texts make it look like money and control were part of the equation. All of a sudden, Blake took a more prominent role and her version of the film was pushed. She included Colleen in promotional events instead of Justin. The texts show Colleen went from a 5-year friendly collaboration with Justin to complete silence. That is not a gradual drift. That is a hard pivot. In June of 2024, Justin was pushed out of his own film. 2 days later, he was hospitalized with a serious spinal infection. Then comes August. The film is about to premiere. Fans notice Colleen Hoover has unfollowed Justin Baldoni on Instagram. Blake has unfollowed him too. So has the rest of the cast. At the August 6th premiere in New York, they avoid him completely. They watch the film in separate theaters. The split is public. Justin is keeping quiet and remaining professional. On August 15th, 2024, Colleen sends a message to Justin's team. She writes that she feels like she is on an island, that she felt forced to choose when she did not want to. She claims the rift started long before Blake. She brings up the 1% donation, claiming she was told the only way a donation would be made was if she took 1% herself and donated it. Then she writes this. Then the whole tattoo thing, all the texts of you blaming Blake for that, and reiterating that she didn't read the book every time I'd just try to ask you what to say to readers. Colleen is complaining that Justin kept telling her Blake did not read the book. She is framing it like he was badgering her when she just wanted to know what to tell fans. But the texts show Justin answering her question professionally, telling her what he believed happened. The texts show Colleen is the one who suggested they lie to readers about copyright issues. Colleen continues, "But you are grown men with a platform. You know how to use it to protect your image. Please don't continue to use it to harm me or mine." She is accusing Justin's team of using their platform to harm her, after she unfollowed him while he was recovering from hospitalization, after she publicly aligned with Blake, after she attended Blake's premiere parties while Justin was excluded. She is playing victim. Justin's team starts drafting responses. Long, careful messages trying to rebuild the relationship. Justin responds to his team's efforts at coddling her. He writes, "You have to remember that it was her betrayal that landed me in the hospital. It has been devastating to me." Then he adds, "This message makes my blood boil." He is talking about Colleen's message, the one where she rewrites what happened, the one where she plays victim, the one where she accuses his team of harming her after she sided with the person who, according to the texts, never read the book. I can't blame him. It pisses me off reading it. The uterine fortitude to be sending messages claiming she is the one being harmed is astonishing. The nerve of wanting sympathy for feeling isolated when Justin was the one that was truly isolated. You cannot unfollow someone, publicly align with their opposition, attend parties celebrating a film they were pushed out of, then claim you are the victim when people notice. That story does not make Colleen look like someone who was forced to choose. It makes her look like someone who made a choice but does not want to own it. Now, these text messages are public record. They show Colleen was involved from the beginning. They show Justin told her what he believed about Blake. They show Colleen suggested what appears to be a cover story. They show the same language appearing in Blake's audio. They show Colleen unfollowed Justin while he was recovering. They show Colleen playing victim in August after making her choice months earlier. That choice is now permanent. Court documents live on the internet forever. The clip admitting the tattoo was done randomly and arbitrarily does not disappear. The coordination between what Colleen suggested and what Blake said does not get erased. Colleen's August message claiming she was forced to choose does not erase the fact that she unfollowed him first. According to recent reports, Colleen's new movie has underperformed. The book community appears to be walking away. I am not saying this is direct cause and effect. I am saying the consequences of that choice seem to be following her career. The universe has a funny way of keeping receipts. Here's what I think Colleen did not understand. She thought she was climbing the ladder by aligning with Blake and Ryan. More power, more access. It probably looked like the smart move in the moment. Instead, these texts suggest she showed everyone exactly who she becomes when Hollywood comes calling. When the choice is between the person who spent 5 years honoring your work and the person who allegedly never read it, picking the one with more fame and power says something. Her readers noticed. This is how Hollywood actually works. Power protects power. Blake needed Colleen to legitimize taking over the film. She needed the author on her side. If this becomes the accepted playbook, then this is what we are telling people. Betray your collaborators when someone more powerful comes along. Help craft cover stories when mistakes get made. Choose celebrity over integrity. Unfollow the person you betrayed while they are recovering, then claim you are the victim and hope the receipts never become public. Except they did become public, and anyone can read it by clicking the link in the description. Go take a look and come to your own conclusions. But here is what I see. She made a choice that destroyed the man who spent 5 years betting on her story, a choice that cannot be undone. Colleen Hoover writes about women leaving toxic relationships. She never saw herself becoming the villain in someone else's.
That's my opinion!